Welcome to Heart with Martine. Today, it is going to be an interesting show. I am having the pleasure to sit down with Miss Norma, who is also a San Antonio Fit Body Transformation member. She'll be explaining to us her journey. We will also be talking with Miss Melissa, who is Norma's partner. She'll be sharing her point of view. And we will be also stepping into the gym with Miss Norma, who is going to demonstrate some exercises that at one time had a very hard time to do. Plus, you want to stay tuned because if you share this video, you will have the opportunity to win a little surprise at the end of the show. I'm here with Miss Norma. And Norma, how much weight have you lost so far?
As of today, I've lost 41.6 pounds.
That is quite awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
Norma, I would like to know, what have made you believe, gain weight?
So back in August of 2016, my dad was set to have a routine colonoscopy. And after he had the colonoscopy and we went home, he wasn't feeling well. And so before I came back home to San Antonio, I took him back to the emergency room, and after they ran some tests, they discovered that his stomach had been perforated from the colonoscopy. So they were gonna have to go in and open him up so that they could close that up. And so they did that evening, and then over the course of 2 weeks, he ended up having 2 surgeries, and he spent that time in ICU on life support. So during that time, his kidney started to fail. He had to have dialysis. And towards the end of that time, the doctors had advised us that should my dad pull through, he was not going to have a good quality of life due to so many things not working, with everything that he'd been through. And so my sister and I knew that my dad would not want that kind of life, to be stuck in a nursing home the rest of his remaining years. And so we made the decision to have the life support removed. And of course, it was very difficult for us because, a colonoscopy is supposed to be something routine. My dad should never have gone through what he did. And for us to lose him so unexpectedly like that was, obviously was hard for all of us. And I had just been here in San Antonio for 2 years when that happened, and I felt a lot of guilt because I felt like if I had stayed back home and taken care of my dad, maybe I'd have been there to take better care of him, and maybe that wouldn't have happened to him. So during that time, after we lost him, I turned to food as my comfort. Because I was depressed. I was, like I said, I felt guilty because I felt like I wasn't there for my dad when he needed me the most.
So basically, you ate your feelings.
I did, yes.
And how did San Antonio Fit Body Transformation have helped you to gain your life back?
So I came here and I started on an exercise program on a strict meal plan, which I definitely needed. And I've been able to lose, all this weight since I've been here, and I'm be forever thankful to the program for that. I've been able to regain my self-confidence, self-love in myself, and I want to be able to return that and be able to help other people out who are going through similar situations as myself, or whatever reason it might be for them that has caused them to gain weight.
I want to say thank you so much because you've definitely been such a great inspiration to all of the members here at San Antonio for Body Transformation, and I'm definitely wishing you the best in your continuation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming by. We are back here in the gym at San Antonio Fit Body Transformation, and I am with Norma. Norma is going to tell us which exercise that at one point she was not really able to do because she was 41 pounds heavier. So Miss Norma, what are the exercises that you had a little hard time to do at first?
So when I first started, it was the push-up jump, and then the push-up with a twist and a press.
Oh, okay. That's going to be fun. Let's go in and demonstrate that right now. The exercises that you've seen, guys, are only a few exercises that we have here at San Antonio Fit Body Transformation. You are interested to come and visit us, or you want to know more about our program, contact us. You see the number at the bottom of the screen. You can also contact us via Facebook. Before we go back to the studio and talking with Miss Norma's partner, Miss Melissa, I want to say thank you to Miss Norma for coming in today and showing us some exercises that at one point you were not able to do. But Miss Norma, thank you so much.
And thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yes, we're going to see you soon. I'm here with Miss Melissa, who is Norma's partner. Melissa, I would like you to tell me and tell us, what type of change have you seen in Norma since she started San Antonio Fit Body Transformation?
Well, she has come out of a shell, and to bluntly explain it, it's like an introvert coming out of the closet. She's just a different, happier, more motivated person than I've seen in a few years. So when I first met her, she was very bubbly, very outgoing, and then she just withdrew after her dad passed. And that was a turning point for her, and it was very hard to watch this bubbly person go into this shell. And it didn't matter what anyone said or did to try to peel the layers off of her. You just couldn't get through. And I remember telling her that her dad wouldn't want that for her, and she needed to stop and think about what she was doing to herself. So she came out of that shell, and she began to work out, and it just wasn't moving like she was used to her training moving her. And then she joined San Antonio Fit Body Transformation, and immediately she started making changes, and more positive and more motivating and more inspiring and more, she just lit up. And within the last couple of months, she's been on fire.
Yes, she's been.
So it's amazing to watch.
And when you say she's been on fire, can you describe what that means to you?
It means the world to me, because I saw what she went through, and I saw that it literally, it was like she was behind a dark wall and I couldn't really reach her. But once the light ended up going through the wall, and she got that fire back, and she's unstoppable. She's a beast.
And how her journey has influenced you to even start your own fitness journey as well?
Ah, yes. I watched her for the whole year, and I always said, in all my life, I've always wanted to be that fit person, but I never have been. You know, maybe back in high school, but never in my adult life. And of course, her going through what she went through, and me watching what inspired her to keep going, it's a wildfire. That's all I can explain. It's contagious. And I told her, I said, if I ever get the chance, I want to do this. She goes, well, let's just do it. And I was like, okay, you know, so here I am. And it's been an amazing journey that I've watched her grow. And she's an amazing person.
Thank you so much for passing by and explaining to us how Miss Norma has changed not only her life, but she also has changed yours. So thank you, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in to Heart with Martine. I want to say thank you as well to our two guests, which was Miss Norma and Melissa, who both of them share great stories. And a special thanks to Miss Angela Phelps, because she is taking time to make us feel beautiful. And you can contact her on Facebook. And don't forget, guys, like and share this video so you can have the opportunity to win this prize. And from San Antonio Family Transformation, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and we are looking forward to seeing you to our next episode.